You gotta slow down.
Oh, jeez, that's a bad idea. That's an awfully strange looking Hampton Bay you got there.
Yeah, these are very rare feathers.
So these guys apparently know what they're dealing with here. They know it's a feathers and Hampton Bay fan in it. This is a multi-camera production. It's going to be a video on Jordan Hughes' channel as well. Got his camera, as he says. Ding!
Digitan camera.
There we go.
It's pretty dirty in here.
Well, the back of it might be, but there's no coils back there.
Yeah, but you still want to keep the leaves and everything out because it'll rust the compressor bottom.
There's very few that get in this thing. It's not that bad.
I would say this coil is pretty much clogged. I can't see any light through it whatsoever.
Well,
we are standing in front of it.
I think we should probably clean the coil too.
I don't have any coil cleaner.
I do.
Oh, that's even better.
It's a Copeland.
Yeah, that we knew. I've certainly rinsed these out plenty, but as far as the proper cleaning...
Rinsing is usually good year to year, but eventually you want it to go full.
Yeah.
Got to put some cleaner in there.
I also have a somewhat dirty filter on the inside. As far as Sharky is concerned, once the filter has about an hour on it, it's dirty. As far as I'm concerned, it's been going for 2 years and it's got plenty of life left.
2 years?
Yeah. But you have to remember, it's only used in the summer.
Did you shut this off or are you still on?
It's off, but it's still live.
Well, I just want to make sure it's not going to power on at this point.
No, it's definitely off.
Yeah, you know what the fan is.
Yeah, the fan might break if it turns on now.
Or break your fingers.
So yeah, that's exactly what's going on. You could pull a disconnect on this if you wanted.
I ain't worried about it.
Do you know how many times I've tried to get Van here?
No.
Many. And he keeps saying, oh yeah, this summer, this summer, this summer.
Hold on.
It's just, yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
He's come to my house.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole thing.
Maybe he wanted to wait till come until this was taken care of so we don't have to do it.
Okay, that could be.
It does kind of sound like a bell.
Yeah, it's nice.
We can put the Royal Pine air freshener in after we're done.
Wow, that's service.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing with smells.
Royal Pine reminds me of my first car. My friend and I, we used to, back when Kmart was around, they had these aerosol cans of Royal Pine. We used to get into Royal Pine fights where we just spray the cans at each other.
Oh, jeez.
In the store.
I I don't remember which unit.
You didn't have anything?
Which one is these? Is the disconnect for this one?
It should be the right one.
We don't know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
It should be the right one.
Which is the right one? The left or the right?
The right. You can pull them both. You stopped already.
No, I do. Everything is filmed that just goes up. And then I had to cut out things that people don't want in there.
Okay. Somebody had once said that I had mounted the relay for the kickstart wrong. It should be mounted vertically.
I don't think it's orientation specific.
They said it operates on gravity and it can't possibly work like that, and it's bad and it's wrong.
Does it work?
It works.
Well, then it can't be all that bad.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Solenoids usually have a lot of force behind them.
Yep.
I needed that screwdriver.
That's kind of the whole
Well,
point.
it's still there.
You want them
No,
to-
there's a hole in the floor. It's gone now.
Oh, that's right.
Just like your pliers.
Yeah, my pliers are tiny middle.
Okay, the coil's filthy.
All right, well, we'll get
So we'll clean it and then we'll check the charge.
Okay.
See, the problem with this is that this will hold moisture and then rot the bottom of the coil out.
So, yeah, like I said, it's pretty clean in there.
Yeah, he's got the same salt fog issue as me, but not to the same extent.
You're that close to the shore?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's maybe half a mile further away than me,
Wow.
so it's still pretty close. You can see some corrosion on this coil, so you probably got to go really light with that new bright.
I usually do anyways.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the fins start falling off.
It's not that bad.
Well, on this
Well,
side
this
it's
is-
kind of crappy because I think this is... No, this isn't the north side. This is the...
the coil seems
west
pretty,
side.
pretty sturdy still.
That's the east side with your right hand you're touching.
east side. Okay.
A couple bad spots at the bottom, but nothing too crazy.
Well, I'm going to get out of the way instead of more in the way.
Well, you are still walking.
Yeah, that was
Well, yeah, let me just stand right here. Typical.
that was perfect.
Well, that's how I roll. That's what I do.
Oh, now you get to use my hose reel.
Yeah, this is a nice hose reel.
I like that.
Too
Wait
bad
till-
it's not affordable.
Wait,
I was going to say that doesn't look cheap.
wait till you roll it up. You think you hate this car now, Clark? Wait till you drive it.
Speaking of Jewish and Canadian comedians, he's got both, right? He's Eugene Levy.
Sharky 626 can tell you how old that spray gun is. I can't remember. But I was telling the story before about when I went to the Lady to Return stuff at Home Depot.
Oh yes.
It was that time that I bought that. So it could have been as far back as like 2012. Maybe more than that. I can't remember anymore. I'm impressed. He brought his whole kit here. The whole caboodle.
The kit and the caboodle.
Right.
You brought both. Look at that.
I wonder if the other one is just as filthy.
Probably worse.
Well, it's in the corner, so that would definitely help.
Any mosquito repellent, by any chance? They love eating me.
I think I do. Wait till you roll it up.
I was going to say that doesn't look cheap.
Wait till you roll it up.
Well, let's see. This is I'm super allergic to mosquitoes. I think they did what we call the blood bank, it's all maybe negative. Nice.
I'm going to remember to shake it this time.
Mosquito stuff hard. Sorry.
Huh?
Too bad that wasn't on camera.
That's a shame.
It was at the perfect height to hit me in the head.
Yeah. I look at that every time. See, my bug killer is supposed to be there, but it died. And
That's
I have
ironic.
MOBs that might possibly fix it, but just have not had the time to put them in yet. See if it does. That would have been a fun little project we could have done. But no, instead we're gawking at air conditioners. That was supposed to be a joke. So once again, just like the dryer, it's getting a full detail for retail. Complete with pump sound. Okay, let's see what happens when it gets rinsed out.
It'll work better.
I'm amazed that pump bottle still works. I don't think it's designed for this chemical.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's holding too.
Do you fully rinse it out and pump it?
I do.
Yep. That's why it lasts.
This is for chemicals, but I don't think it's for chemicals this strong.
I mean, Newbury has a pH of like 14, which is the highest.
I have a video about making a spray bottle work that doesn't, and it's gotten like gazillions of views.
Well, there must be a lot of spray bottles that don't work.
There are. And nobody cares about how to prevent it from happening again. They're just like, how do I get it working? OMG, you fixed it. Well, buy me a beer for $5. No, 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 no. I saved you from buying 5 more spray bottles that you're only going to break. Wouldn't want that.
A colleague of mine actually said that cinnamon mixed with water does a good job repelling mosquitoes.
That
I know
probably
vinegar
is
does.
true.
Apple cider vinegar, if you drink that, it's supposed to keep them away.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's dirty.
There's some dirt. No dirt. Nothing else.
You know, it's unfortunate because that's such easy money for an HVAC tech to come in and, drop some coil.
Oh, but knowing me, what I'm going to get now is, oh no, look at all of that on the ground. You're killing the environment.
Well, the coil is supposed to be ecologically sound or whatever. I've never had it kill grass if you rinse it off afterwards.
Oh, I don't care about that. I'm just saying in general with people and the comments.
Well,
It would be different
sometimes
before that stuff falls straight on the grass. That would be cool. But still, I really didn't find it.
You know, sometimes the people in the comment section are wrong. Just every now and again.
I wish I got that on my video.
Yeah, supposedly this stuff is biodegradable.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this coil is filthy. It's probably all you needed.
What do you think about the filter in the system? Do you think I ought to change it? Oh, actually, I had a question about the filter. What, say again?
What's wrong with the filter?
Well, like I said, it's according to Sharky, if the filter is used for an hour, it's already, you know, it should be replaced.
How old is
But
it?
2
That's
years.
a touch excessive. I would say every 2 to 3 months.
You have cats, right?
Yeah, but there's no clearance. Now, when I originally had the problem with the AC and the Dick came, I had tried another filter in it. I knew that wouldn't fix it, but it needed done. The filters that came with the house as leftovers were the fiberglass ones, but I ended up with the kind that you get at like Depot now, the pleated paper ones, you know, whatever they are, and they have all different MERV ratings and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You want to get the lowest MERV rating you can.
Right. Well, that's
Otherwise
why I
you
was
lose
thinking,
the
should I
airflow.
just get more fiberglass ones, because I think they did a better job as far as airflow. You can see it later. You put this filter in, and it's like,
Yeah, you want
No
whatever gets the
airflow.
best airflow.
say again?
You want whatever gets the best airflow.
Yeah.
You want to
So-
clean the air, get an air purifier.
Right. That's why the MERV, the whole thing with all that is ridiculous.
It's a sales scam.
Right.
Yeah, that's not the exact job.
So the only other ones I have available at the very moment are more of those whatever MERV low grade that it is. I can replace that, but I'll let you see the airflow and how it.
That one's calling for cooling,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. It totally sucks the filter in and like, yeah, got it out. So I think the fiberglass ones are what I suggest.
Yeah, you're losing the coil on this side. I can't do anything else to it. It's too
the fins coming off
salt
now?
rotted, yeah.
How bad is that?
It's workable, but I'm not going to clean it anymore.
Right. Will they fall off if I touch it?
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
But the hose, too much of it will bend it.
I mean, based on the age of it, that's kind of the excessive.
Was it there when you bought the house?
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, after 20 years or so, it doesn't really owe you much.
No, I know.
Especially given the climate that we live in with the salt fog.
Yep.
In fact, given how thin it is, I'm surprised it's in as good a shape as it is.
Yeah. We have also shut the 4-ton unit off to enjoy your, so you can enjoy your,
Ears.
well, Jordan's camera's running. He doesn't want me saying things that he has to edit out, but this is my video.
Well, it's my video and my work.
It's my house! And there's a video clip that goes with that too, but it's amazing when it's apart how flimsy it is, so to speak.
Yeah, really.
It's pretty rigid when together.
Yeah, it gets all of its strength from, I guess, all of the squareness. Togetherness. I like that.
I hate it.
Okay. I hate that unit. Andrew seemed to think that was really funny that I said that.
It was funny.
Jordan, you recently had a video on a gigantic, whatever, BTU, something or other unit.
Yep. That was a 34,000 BTU, which is just shy of 3 tons.
Is that the one you got with Dave?
Yep.
Is that going to be for your living room eventually?
Yeah, someday.
That's got quite the compressor in it.
Oh yeah.
That's that's the kind of thing, you know, you hear that start up and that just
That unit's probably larger than what we're seeing right now.
I like that.
What's that?
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys have their own kit.
Can we shut this hose off so I can take the nozzle off?
You can, it's in there, or I could just kink it.
Okay.
I'll kink it.
I have the same idea.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, ready?
Yep. That's it?
Don't point it at your face. I'm going to open it up.
That's it? The water pressure here is terrible.
No kidding.
Is this public water supply?
Yeah,
This is awful.
I know.
I've seen wells that do better than this.
Yeah.
We've been getting phone calls from Suffolk County Water Authority about conserving water users, and they're like, oh, the stuff being pushed to its limits, and my neighbors are all still watering their lawns.
This is going to take forever.
It's been kind of a dry summer overall. I guess it's part of the reason we're having trouble.
So, here. No, the problem is it's always this bad. And you're lucky it's actually this good. So Jordan just said something really interesting. He said, your water pressure sucks.
It barely even comes out of the hose straight.
Right.
This is pathetic.
Yeah, and I pay some of the highest rates in the nation for this. It's that good.
I'm probably, among the top 5, but at least mine blasts out of the hose.
Yeah, no.
Look at it, it barely even goes through the coil.
Yeah, that's all you get. And the pressure when I was a kid at my parents' house wasn't much better than that either.
Wow. Suffolk County is much better than this. At least where I live, it's very good.
Probably.
Although, the only way to go is up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty abysmal.
Yeah, I know.
It barely even goes up.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, I think Russ's well has more pressure than
It does. It blows us out of the water.
See, the problem is they have such an aged infrastructure. They're afraid to push it. They're afraid to push it. They have probably lowered the pressure way down from what it once was.
Oh, I see. Because everything's in such bad shape.
Everything's in such bad shape, yeah.
I am supposed to have, I think, 60 or 70 psi out of my water.
Wow.
And it feels like it.
This looks like it's maybe 30.
Yeah, it's 20 or 30.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I think where I live it's about 50 or 60, which is pretty decent.
Where Sharky is, it's like 190.
What are the drains are blocked on this thing?
I'm sorry, the drains you said?
Yeah, there's drains in the bottom to
Yeah.
let the rain out. Most of them are blocked.
Probably.
And this hose can barely free them up.
Oh, are the holes under the coil?
Huh?
Are the holes underneath the coil?
No, they're in the center.
Oh, you can actually get to them then.
Yeah. It just is not enough water pressure to clear them out.
Right.
What about using a screwdriver or something?
That's for undoing screws.
Alright, so don't use it for that. Yeah, I could see through this much better now.
Yeah, now it's clear.
Big difference.
That might have been the only problem.
Well, the compressor didn't sound very labored though.
Well,
That would
it's
be
a squirrel. That's pretty
great
tough.
news if that was the only problem.
Well, I mean, the pressures will tell you. Right?
Right.
The water company will tell you too.
Yeah, speaking of pressure. Or lack of pressure. It's a low pressure job.
For those of you at home in the viewing audience, Jordan is using none other than the purple garlic hose. Shameless plug, video on my channel, good cards.
What's the name of your water company?
New York American Water.
New York Water Droplets.
New York American Water Droplets.
That's all we get here.
Well, that's actually what it was. Now it's called Liberty. They changed the name and said, new water company, we're not raising your rates. You got a 25% increase.
Higher rates, same low pressure.
Higher rates, lower pressure. Less saving, more doing at the Home Depot.
Less doing, less saving.
Many years ago, ShopRite used to have a commercial that went, we save you money, ShopRite saves it all. So my dad simply changed that to take.
Take it off?
Yeah. There is somewhere an old 8mm video cassette of my dad when he was maybe 35, picking up a container of orange juice or something at somebody else's house, and he said, on sale this week at ShopRite. We take your money, ShopRite takes it all.
I thought ShopRite was fairly cheap.
ShopRite is good.
The worst, most expensive grocery store I've ever been to by far is Publix in Florida. Man, they really rake you over the coals like you wouldn't believe.
Well,
Right.
Big
Have you ever
Y is
gone-
expensive too, but at least the food I feel like is good quality.
Yeah.
It's good quality at Publix, but it's just like a gallon of milk is like $6.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's like, well, I guess I have to bowlerize myself. Stop and Shop. Where normally I'd like to drop trow and, sit down and do that. That's what it actually is called. So,
Stop and Shop prices are okay, but they don't have
no,
much
they're not.
competition,
They're
so-
not even close to normal.
Yeah, well, they are high, but
Well, that's the whole thing. If you want really high prices, you can go to Uncle Gestapo's.
I'm concerned that some of the cleaners sprayed into this.
Yeah, around these parts, there's not a whole lot of competition in the grocery business. So.
Not a whole lot of water pressure either.
I miss when Best Get or Best Market was around.
Oh, I remember them.
They were awesome.
That was in like 2010, wasn't it?
Yeah. I used to go there. They always had everything I needed. If you couldn't find an obscure item, you just ask somebody, oh yeah, it's in aisle 10, come with me. Right up here, it would be like on the top shelf behind something. They would know. They would have it. It was there.
Aldi and Lidl are okay.
I go there all the time.
Unfortunately, because ShopRite's based out of New Jersey, they really don't have any stores along
I got an idea.
Long Island anymore.
If this were Steve's laboratory, he would be going, yeah, you know, I came here just to clean a coil. This would have been an $800 job, you know, minimum. And I come here and the customer's water pressure is this bad. I have never seen this. Next level, next level.
He has terrible customer service, but I think he's a good tech.
Well,
He's an honest tech and he gets the job done correctly.
I've seen some of his videos and I was not thrilled with the quality of his work. It wasn't abysmal, but I've seen better. There, you know, just the
I've seen better water pressure. Yeah. What's the difference?
Yeah, of course. I've seen better too. I just don't have it.
Right, you could shut this off or just leave it on barely when he comes out and makes some difference.
Yeah, if you're not going to need it, I'll put the nozzle back on
I
it.
don't know how
on
much
the
came out of
booze?
his. That was pretty bad.
It might have been. Let's see if I can do this with one
Are
hand.
you a fan of The Simpsons?
I was when it came out, and they were new and different and awesome.
Oh, so you know the noozle on the Who's then?
Nope, never heard that.
Groundskeeper Willie said, "The Who's, boy, the Who's." That was probably like season 6, so it was pretty early still.
Yeah, probably after about season 4, they kind of. I mean, I was back when they came out. I had a Bart Simpson T-shirt and all that. You know,
Yeah.
that was the stuff.
I like up until season 13. Now the show's just unwatchable, and it's my favorite show of all time. But it's bad now. We're on Skibole. Jeez, best yet. I haven't heard the name of that in like 10 years now. That was
I
like,
still miss that place.
it was like here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah. They were around for some years. Something more to drink while you're working on that, Jordan?
I'm okay for now.
Okay. Kevin?
I'm gonna actually grab a Gatorade. You want anything?
No, I'm good then. You know, if all this really needs is just a good cleaning and it's not really low, that's a very good sign, and would also kind of make sense why its performance has just kind of gradually dropped off over the years.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That would make good sense. But I also wouldn't be surprised to see that it's low.
It could be both.
Given how old it is, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, could be. So we'll see. I think I did.
Wish I knew. I would have gotten you something.
All right.
At your service.
What's so funny?
I see a Wi-Fi channel. It has to be J.
What is it? Weak water pressure?
No.
Oh, come on!
Is this? I don't want to say it on camera. Is this it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
That was the China brand. That's why. And there's a 5G one also.
I saw that. He changes his sometimes, and I always know which one is his because it's always something funny.
The best one I've ever seen was we hear you having Jordan's channel doesn't allow the word. And the word is sort of synonymous with fun, but in a more adult fashion. It's not like I'm giving away the farm here.
Well, it sounds like a farm at Jordan's place when you're talking about boxes.
That's true. Jordan's got his own shit. With the camera and all that. I don't know.
Ticker towels.
Oh, he calls them that too?
Yeah.
Or that's why you call
That's why I said it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. And the problem, I kind of stalled after you asked for that. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I know what he needs. Damn, I just ran out of those in the garage. Oh, wait, I got some in the trunk.
Digitan osciculation. We should make an encyclopedia or a dictionary with the Jordanisms in it.
There probably should be one. A lot of people, I think, would understand it better. Oh, wait, they have AI for that.
AI would probably be broken if you tried to feed some of the stuff that we say.
It's, there have been some pretty good auto translations with stuff I say. There have been some good ones. I have a screenshot of one of them somewhere. I can't even remember what it was, though. Sometimes it's not even close. That's fun, too. Yeah, I think I'll get on the beer hard later.
At work I have a capacitance and inductance meter, and there's a button on it. It's probably like a 25-year-old design, and there's a button on it that says AI. What it actually needs is auto-identify, but like I try to show it to younger colleagues of mine and say, hey look, this has AI in it.
That's great.
Whoever put these this close together should be smacked.
I agree.
This is not correct.
But you also have to bear in mind that the square footage here is a lot more expensive, so you get a lot more for your money.
Well, you're often paying somebody for longer by the time it takes to put these screws in on the other side.
I'd imagine these were fully assembled when they were installed.
Sure, but not when they're serviced.
Nope, that's another story.
That's the technician's problem who takes it apart and services it, I guess. Screw them. That reminds me of, you know, when you hear the argument, well, it fits the model. Once we're not filming, I'll tell you a funny story of something that happened at my job about that.
We're still filming.
I know, and that's why I'm going to wait to tell you when we're not.
Good discretion.
Your discretion is advised.
Well, putting them that close together isn't even a good idea from the standpoint of thermal performance.
Correct.
Right.
Servicing is bad enough, but
It's not correct from any perspective.
well, think about all the copper that they saved by moving it as close to the house as they did.
What, 2 feet?
I'm gonna need another battery.
Is the battery overheating?
No, it's just low.
No.
Jeez, just imagine what the other one must look like.
Well, that one moves a lot more air, so it's probably worse.
It only runs for 20-something years.
Well, normally spraying it out with the garden hose would be good enough, but the water pressure here doesn't move anything. Couldn't even move a piece of dust across a flat surface.
And there's a lot of crud in here. I don't think we have time to do that today anyway.
This one's, they're both pretty bad. All the drains are clogged in this one.
Well, that was the first thing I noticed were the drains in particular.
Which is not good because then you get coil rot.
Yeah, and around here you need all the help you can get with it draining. Although, to Rheem's defense, it is a pretty good design that the coil is sitting pretty high up.
Yeah, these were good machines. I like these. They're easy to work on. Everything's easily accessible.
Yeah, these appear to be designed with servicing in mind. And it looks like they use good stuff. I mean, you got an Emerson fan motor, you got a Copeland compressor. It really doesn't get much better than that.
It is. These are economy models, but they're good quality. I mean, they're running 25 years later. You can't argue with that.
Yeah.
This one is, they should have a date on them.
And they're simple.
Yeah,
They're
very
simple
simple.
design.
Very simple.
Less stuff to go wrong.
So this,
Charging,
is charged by superheat.
Oh, really?
Did you happen to bring your superheat gauge?
No.
Well, we'll just charge it by observation. This one is from 2004, so it's probably 20 years of service.
Yeah.
And it's still running. So, it's not bad.
Does it have a specified charge amount in here? Sometimes they do.
Well, that would be condenser only, I would think. Because you got the line set, it can be, variable.
Yeah, outdoor units factory charge 56 ounces. That's actually not that much.
No, that's less than I would have expected.
It's probably what that, you and Dave
Actually, it
got.
is. It does take 56 ounces.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You were just about to block the camera, weren't you?
Are you
Well,
filming it?
what's blocking the disconnect is these plants.
Plants are good.
You should put the plants somewhere else.
I didn't put them there to begin with.
Well, you could move them.
No. They wanted to grow there.
Well, who cares what they want?
All right, let's put this on.
Okay, I'm going to go run and put that on.
You want to hook up the gauges first? I guess it would be better.
Well, I mean, you're probably best connecting to the low side when it's running because the pressure's lower. But the high side, if you're going to look at the high side, you want to do it now when it's resting.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay, so we'll hook up the gauges first. I have that same set of fin combs.
It's a good set.
That's what I used to brush my hair.
What here?
You know?
Yours is short enough. You know. It's a shame because we're all getting old and we're all starting bald.
I don't think he's going to have that problem.
Well, it's Jordan. I hate to tell you, it's receded a bit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know. And as far as I'm bald, what am I going to do?
No surprise, my grandfather saw the full set of hair.
Why? Of course he would. In his 80s, no less. Well, actually, my grandfather, he died at 82. He had a full set of hair. My other grandfather, he went bald when he was 31.
I went gray at 14.
Jeez, that's rough.
Yeah, well, I was starting to turn gray then.
I still pluck out my gray hairs, but eventually I'm going to run out of patience.
Every one you pull, 7 more grow back in its place.
Yeah, supposedly.
Where's that metric or standard? Here it is. That standard adjustable wrench.
A standard metric adjustment.
Well, this is not metric. It says 8 inches right on there. It's in inches.
No, but before I adjusted it for you, though.
Yeah, but it's not a metric one. It's inches. It's standard.
No, but I adjusted it to metric. You're reading it
Well,
wrong.
the adjustments have nothing to do with it.
No.
It's-
Now it's that's part of an M. It just got rubbed off.
So you set it to a metric value is what you're saying?
Right.
Oh, okay.
But it's infinite range.
Well, now you ruined the joke.
Oh,
It's
forget it.
infinite within its set.
It's infinitely metric.
It's also infinitely standard.
It's also infinitely neither.
Oh, so you have those piles of garbage fly over your house too all the time. I'm surprised more of those things don't crash. Some of them are in really bad shape.
Yeah, probably. So we're hooking up the gauges.
Actually, since we like plays on words, I'll ask Jay this question, and Jordan, obviously, you can chime in too. Just to show how stupid the English language can be. So what does bi-weekly mean?
Well, that depends who you ask. It could mean once every 2 weeks, or it could mean twice a week.
So the problem is, you're right, and a lot of people don't answer this question correctly. If you look it up in the dictionary, it's freaking both. Like, how stupid is that?
What I really like about the English language is you can take a word such as deprived, and by changing a single letter in that word, give it a whole new meaning.
All right, we can turn it on now.
Okay, I will go turn it on now.
It's 70.
That seems kind of low,
It is a
actually.
touch low.
Because it's sitting in the sun, and it should
Yeah, it
be
should be a
probably
little higher
about
than
80.
that.
Okay.
So the 22 gas is 60 is your freezing point. So we need to see like 65 or so on the low side. Anything between like 160 to 250 is pretty acceptable on the high side. It's blowing out to the side still. The coil's not that great still. It should be blowing straight up.
It's kind of a tightrope walk.
Yeah, I can't wash anymore because it's soft, but it's plugged. That of the fan is too high or too low.
Yeah, the pressure looks a little low.
Yeah, we're already down to 50. I assume it's got a piston inside.
Now we're down to 40.
Yeah, this is very low.
Oh yeah?
And there is still an airflow issue. It's blowing out from the sides. The coil's restricted. It should blow straight up if it's clear. But you can't wash a rotted coil, otherwise you wreck the coil. So
Right.
we're going to leave it the way it is.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, we're definitely kind of low here.
Yep. That was exactly my diagnosis.
But that I was feeding the mic.
Yeah.
Well, that's a given.
And oh here, that's better.
It wouldn't be me if I wasn't doing this. Wow, now it's down to like 25.
Yeah, it's really low.
I'm surprised it's not rusted.
Well, it could be.
In the house it might be, yeah.
And yet it still comes out 55.
That's why it's so quiet. It's under very little load.
Well, that's what I
It's
said
gonna get
before.
noisier.
Yeah, there's almost no heat coming out of this.
I kind of thought that was a little suspicious earlier, but now it's kind of dancing around. It's going back up to 40 now.
Yeah, this does need to run for like a good 10 minutes before you're gonna see stuff.
They should let it scroll. They should build faster than that.
Yeah, it always takes a good 10 minutes or so to really start getting.
Well, we'll let it sit and then we'll top it off.
Yeah, yeah, we'll let it sit and run for a while.
Yeah, the scrolls on the chillers at work, they actually cool off so fast that the compressor cycles on for like 60 seconds.
Yeah, scrolls are pretty high volume.
Yeah, I could barely even hear the compressor uncovered.
Yeah, it's under no. Definitely have an airflow issue for sure.
But I don't feel really any heat coming out.
Unless the fan is situated in the strap correctly, that that could also be. It looks about right.
I mean, it's as good as it's going to get. That's the problem.
I'm getting a little heat now, not much.
We're sitting around 50 on the low side. It's too low.
And just remember that 18 or 18 days. Anything from days is done.
Well, there's a lot of dishonest people out there. Oh, that's odd to go in that direction.
Yeah, usually they design. Oh, you need a whole.
Yep.
Maybe you start
Early in the day. That's probably why you wanted to go home. It was useless. Yeah, like I said, this takes a while to start cooking up, so to speak.
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, as much as you can get. Actually, what you can do is you can probably cheat put them on here. Yes. This is perfectly level. Yeah.
so typical.
Oh, so I'll wait until you are to stand for it. I don't know if this is great. I'll try. Tell you what, switch it. Put this end on the gauges. Because that's the side you're going to want the angle fitting on. There you go. Are you ready for me to open the valve?
Yep.
Purge the hose first. Probably should purge I would purge the high side. Yeah. That'll make a mess. Plus, you're not going to charge in the high side. Oh, you can turn this.
Yeah, like I do. I want to get away my own camera. Yeah, a little bit. It's starting to cook up.
But it might be taking a long time because it's
Yes,
it should be.
that's an excellent point. And I don't know if it always did or what, but definitely in the last 5, 6, however long I've been making these videos, I don't know, 9 years, it's been taking its sweet time.
How much do we have so far? Not much.
I didn't switch the scale on because you didn't have this prop down. If you hold it up, it's going to change the center of gravity.
Oh, I see.
No,
It's not
dumb American consumer. I don't know, I didn't look. I made sure to look, so I knew.
You know if this is a piston upstairs or a TXV?
I have the slightest idea. Whatever this one has.
What does that one have?
Whatever it has. Whatever that one has. It's the same one. It's the same one as that.
That's when you get.
I have no idea.
That's understandable. I mean,
This was always here. I don't know.
And that's not a criticism. It's just funny that you get this.
Yeah. Well, I have reason anyway.
Just stick your head inside the air handler. Metric amps or are those fractional amps?
oh, okay.
8 out of 12.
But I can hear you.
8 out of 12.
Was it a metric one or a standard one? Oh.
So it could be used in Australia too?
Yeah, here's upside down. They were saying that the relay with the kickstart in or solenoid or what have you is actuated by gravity, and I have it mounted on the top. If that's the case, it would be working at all. It's working fine.
Pushing out some pretty good heat now.
Yeah, we're up to about 60, 65.
It's coming back pretty cold now.
Shall I see what the vent temperature is?
Yeah,
up there?
can we go, are we able to look at the air handler? Is it okay to look?
Look at the difference.
I can't even see
It's
the
still,
difference.
it's not, you can still see through it. Look, there's still light. You can still see through it. That's because these are incandescent.
If they were LED, forget it.
Yeah, it would flicker so much you'd never see it.
Oh wow, that is sincere. Wow!
Yeah, I told you.
That suction is no joke.
I wonder if we can actually feel a difference in the output when you put that on versus take it off.
Yeah, well, I have an anemometer if you wanted to actually play with that.
That's pretty cool.
Just for the curiosity of it, to see how much it would affect it.
See if the
Explanation. We don't know what the units are. They mean nothing to us.
But the higher the number, the better the airflow. And that's all you need to know.
Okay.
Is that metric or?
It's both.
I hope the units are in metric.
I don't think they are. I can't read it because I'm old now. It says what it is. I can't read it.
It says feet per minute. Can we change it to meters per minute?
There's a way to do that. I can't read the buttons no more. Yeah, that's downstairs.
Why would we go all the way down there?
Probably should get a second one to keep upstairs.
Well, that turned it off, so that won't work.
Well, that's not the right button then.
No, there is the book, but who reads that?
That's cheating.
Well, like I said, well, it's like, listen, it doesn't matter. It's a speedometer in your car, okay? If it's at its resting position and the vehicle's not moving, if it moves that much, you're going that much faster. If it moves that much more, you're going that much faster.
But how much faster?
Doesn't matter. Add up, take the difference. It doesn't matter what the units is. It could be, this is,
But we don't know. We don't know what the starting point is.
The starting point is 0.
Well, sure, it is right now, but when you put it up against there, it's not going to be 0.
That's fine.
It's going to be some arbitrary
right.
number.
So it might be 41.6, let's say.
41.6 what? Is that a lot of air? Is that a small amount of air?
It doesn't matter what it is. What if $4? Is that a lot of dollars? Is that
Not
a little
anymore.
dollars? There you go. Exactly. That's the point. So I don't remember how to change meters. You can punch buttons on it. It might do stuff. It's been around, that one.
Mode.
Is there a hamburger mode on this?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I just push all the buttons I couldn't figure it out. Can you figure it out?
No.
I know. It's okay. We don't need it.
It doesn't do anything.
We're going to have to go with the stupid feet then.
Oh, wait, what do we got here? If I hold it down, it'll start blinking. I could barely read this, too.
Oh, wait. I know. I totally forgot. I couldn't believe I forgot this.
Knots, miles per hour, Q, max,
That's how
average,
you're blowing out a candle.
meters per second.
There we go. That's good.
All right, let me go back to that.
Here, this isn't the right tool. Forget all that. We don't need that.
You got one that's in me.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
even better.
Jordan's toilet paper airflow tester.
Well, see, the thing with that is everybody can relate to toilet paper, so you know if it moves a little bit, then it's not a lot of
people
air.
in Japan use bidets.
Well, you don't have to use a little bit of toilet paper still with that?
You can.
None at
but
all?
Generally, you don't need it.
Well, chances are high that those people have at least used it once in public or something at some
They
point
may
in their
have, but I
lives.
mean, it's so foreign for them. And that's why it was great when we had the pandemic and we had the toilet paper shortages.
Oh,
Jeez.
And I said, well, let's see, we're on
the
lockdown.
bidet sales must have been to the roof.
Yeah, they probably were. So I said, well, you know, that's really interesting because you're stuck at home, and if you don't have toilet paper, what's that thing in the bathroom right next to you? The shower? Oh no, wouldn't want to do that.
This is like a conversation we would have with Mike. Except it would be much more graphic.
Very much is right in line with the themes. Alright, well, why don't you measure what that is, and then I'll put the filter
Don't
back
tell
on.
me what to do.
Fine, don't do it. I thought you'd find it interesting.
Do you want me to measure the inlet or the outlet?
The output.
Okay.
How many meters per second?
1.8.
Huh, that's not very much.
Well, you gotta hold that in the same spot. Because
Yeah.
if you move that even a standardly metric amount, it will change.
Okay, you ready for me to put it up now? Okay.
So it went down to about 1.4.
What was it before?
1.8.
So it's, you know, it's a notable difference.
1.8,
Not- not a-
1.4, what's the unit? See, it doesn't matter.
Feet per second.
It doesn't matter.
Meters per minute.
It doesn't matter.
I had a dream one time where I had a speedometer that read yards per minute. And I don't know why I remember that.
Use a MERV 4 filter.
I can't. No, that was great. That was great. Jordan said to get a MERV 4 filter. I just bought what the guy at Home Depot said.
That would probably turn into a MERV 12 with all that dust on there.
It's fine, look. Nothing comes off. There's nothing there. It's just, this color's sitting there.
I can see the stuff there.
No. That's the paper coming off now.
The paper. What are you writing down?
The filters can go a lot longer than that.
The dirtier they get, the more they
That's right, the better they filter.
The Home Depot.
See, because as it gets clogged up, it fills the little holes in. So all those big particles now can't get through.
The cat's like, nah, I'm out of here, bro.
That is arguably true, but then the airflow doesn't get through either.
Cats don't know it's not bacon.
He basically said that what I said was bullcrap.
That's not what I said at all.
No, that the cat ran away because what I said was bullcrap.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll throw this one out.
Who's still
Okay.
watching us at this point?
You'd be surprised.
Okay, so the verdict is we cleaned the coil. It was plenty.
It's Delta 19 inside. We're going to leave it there.
Cleaned the coil again. And it's putting out a Delta stay there. It's putting out a Delta 19. It's closer. Yeah. We added about 45 ounces. Okay, do you want to just hold this thing? You want to talk about up to you. Well, yeah, while you're with it, plug this one back in. I love it. Thank me. So now you'll get a 4-ton startup and you can get your jollies off of that. Or you're waiting on it. Or you're just moving that.
Huh?
Right.
I'm closing this.
And I'm blocking this.
Standard.
That's how I roll.
I used to watch a guy on YouTube who always said, because that's how I roll.
Oh yeah?
And I actually said that in the 4th of July, jumping in the pool. I had mentioned that line. I find it a bit overused, but if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's cool.
I've been known to say it from time to time. There's probably more creative ways I can express
There were only,
myself.
yeah, there were only about 8 today. So. And in the car, we drink time after time. So there you go.
Cindy Laupa.
Laupa. From Brooklyn. Cindy Laupa.
Is she from Brooklyn?
No, I don't know. I have no idea where she's
I
from.
forget where she's from. She's from, I want to say she was from like, maybe Rockville. Now I have to look it up on the
That was just a few pounds, right?
No.
That's
That
just
wasn't
what it's
much.
in the hose. My. Okay. Well, good. Right. I thought you were going to plug the 410 back in.
I'd rather work without all the noise.
Okay. I'd like the pool on so you can get a little more heat in it.
Where did I put those covers?
Right here.
Okay, so Cindy Laupa is from Queens.
Well, there you go.
Close enough. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh no, this is interesting. Born in Brooklyn, so you
Back
were right the
my
first time.
card.
And then she grew up in Ozone Park.
And now, yeah, I know where that is.
Oh, she went to Richmond Hill High School.
Yep.
That music's copyright.
It probably is.
Oh no, it's Neil Young.
No, you mean it's Neil from YouTube. He's coming to take your video monetization away, haha.
It might be.
See, they're not too close together. You're just supposed to be using a stubby.
Well, that's because I can reach this one at the top. On the bottom, this whole different story.
Yeah.
Why don't you top off the 410 system with some 22? See what happens.
You top it off.
I have a funny story about that off camera.
Is it not EPA approved?
No, it's not YouTube language approved. It's really funny too. Sorry, viewers.
Well, I'm not recording right now anyway, so doesn't matter to me. What size unit would you recommend when it finally comes time for a replacement? This being a 2-ton.
For the upstairs?
Yeah.
What does the rest of the upstairs look like? I haven't seen the whole space.
The room that you were in, there is an identical room on the other side. And the hallway you were in, there's about that kind of space for the bathroom.
Does any of it face the south side?
Yeah, both bedrooms in the back, that back window, like where that recliner chair was in the room we were in, and that faces south.
Yep, that's a lot of heat load.
Yep, it is. South and west. The entire west side of the house is baking right now.
Doesn't look like you have much of an attic either.
Nope.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe 2 tons is right.
Well, if it's not cold enough, you can move up to 2.5.
I was going to say 3. Because remember, the downstairs is 4 tons, and that's oversized, but it's absolutely perfect.
Oh, then go with the 3.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you got to run a dehumidifier sometimes if it's not that hot of a.
Yeah,
well, that was-
I don't think that'll be a problem. I think it would be just fine.
It might be.
Yeah, because that's kind of one of the things that comes to mind is it might short cycle if it's oversized.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's enough heat load up there that thing's going to run.
It looks like your shingles are black too.
They are. And I like it that way.
I was going to say it looks really nice, black shingles.
What are mine? Dirty?
I don't remember what color yours are.
I can't tell.
They might also be black. Jeez, I've been up on that roof enough time. You think I know.
You really should know.
I'll be up there again before you know it.
Yeah, that's true.
We have to start doing our experiments running DELs at 400 hertz and seeing what they look like. They might not be so bad.
Yeah. Oh, this year is not the year to invest in that, unfortunately.
No, I know that, but at least for proof of concept, we can test it out.
Yeah.
I have equipment we can use to do that.
Hear a lot of copyright music in the background.
It's Neil Young.
Neil Old.
Neil old? Well, he is getting kind of old. I think he's almost 80 now.
Yeah, he's got
Forever old, forever old, forever old.
Oh, that's
Rats, do it!
my grandfather hated Rod Stewart. He couldn't stand the sound of his voice.
It's an interesting voice.
It's an acquired taste, I think.
I'm going to put this scale back in the car.
Now, to be fair, those wireless earbuds I got are JBL, so they're not cheap garbage. So I'm not complaining. They were worth about $200.
I'll go with you in the car for a second. I haven't on the scale. Then it might work.
What's your creative idea?
Well, I say
think this one was a touch low. It was around 52 on the low side. We brought it up to about 65. It's given delta 19 in the house. That's respectable. It might just be a little bit too small for the area. Blowing out good and hot now. About the same as this one. The coil is a bit rotted from the salt air, so we can't keep cleaning it. It's definitely kind of plugged because the airflow, you can feel it coming out the side as opposed to straight up. This one is not quite as bad, but it should not be like that. But you can only wash a rotted coil so much.